What's up, guys? Sammy D here, and welcome to the second episode of Sins of a Solar Empire. Now, after doing the voice recording for the first episode, I saw speed 3 times speed was a bit too fast. So this time, I recorded for 30 minutes, and I just doubled the speed. So now it's 2 times speed, and it's a 15-minute episode. So what we're doing here is, in the last episode, we had a bit of a tango with the light blue people, the trade coalition. Now, what I'm just doing here is I got a offer from the red group a mission to send a peace convoy. However, I have not met them, so I do not end up doing that. So I'm just building up a fleet. I'm researching. I'm getting the Percheon light carriers, or what they're called, and I'm getting 10 of them, as I normally do. And then I'm just building up a fleet. It's a bit slow at first here, but yeah. I'm doing a bit more research into militaristic material equipment, and that's pretty much what I'm doing. Now you will notice the title of this episode has final in it, and as a spoiler, it's not because I'm quitting the series. I still want to record it, but as a spoiler, I say final because the episode is I'm about to lose. So, but stay tuned. There is important information at the end for anyone who is true to my channel and watches and tries to watch my channel as much as possible. Now I'm researching the cruiser that is used for building star bases, because I will be building some star bases because for safety of my planets. Star bases for all races except the Visari, the starbase are immobile, but they are great for defense right at the border, in a certain range, obviously, because they're immobile, and they can do some other good things. We won't get into that this series because we don't win. But yeah, I have the Percheon light carriers. They're building squadron, and it takes a moment for them to all be built. Bit slower this time, but it's not super fast like it was before. And as you can see, if you saw right there, was a group of ships heading towards my planet. They're not. These guys still aren't done. And now they have more capital ships and a much bigger fleet this time. So I did end up using, or you heard I ended up using background music in the last episode. I'm going to continue to do this. It sounds really good. It's I don't have much money, so I'm saving for a new I'm saving for a gaming computer that can handle games a lot better than this computer can. I don't really want to spend my money on a $17 background song, $17 royalty-free song. So I'm using all the free music they have. The music that I actually don't have to pay money to even use. So yeah. Now one of our capital ships are starting to take damage. Our fleet is starting to take damage, and I am trying to take out their capital ships. I'm not sure if this was the best move. I'm now going back and thinking I should have probably did something else. But yeah, didn't get the chance to try. Maybe another season. Yeah, these ships, I never even got to the chance to see if they were rebels or loyalists, but I ended up taking down one of their capital ships, which is okay. Yeah, I took down one of them. Now they're left with this one. So I do wish I did better. But I have in mind a few more games to play on camera, including Ashes of the Singularity, which just came out a few days ago. It's the 10th today? Yes, the 10th. So it came out 11 days ago. It's made by Stardock Software, which made Sins of Solar Empire. Well, they made it with Ironclad Games. Stardock Software this time made it with a different company, and the game really is really fun. It's a bit laggy on my computer, but there's not much I can do about that until I get a better computer. But I will be working this summer, so hopefully I get some money and get a job. I can get the computer this summer. So a few months away. Now I am beginning to build the Starbase. So that should that should do it. Or that should help. And now I am building my Titan class warship as a last means of defense, because I'm now seeing that I'm not going to survive. I moved my fleet to my capital, and I'm arming up the Starbase with weapons and armor and other things of that nature. I'm going to take a drink of water, and if you hear keys rattling, that's because I'm now just thinking maybe I should not have my keys on my belt. Water. As you can see, the asteroid's being bombarded, and now we have a starbase. I'm saving. I'm just trying to get the weapon systems and armor built in as quick as possible. The Titan's still not built, nor is the Titan Foundry or Factory or whatever it's called. But yeah, it's a lot harder to talk when there's it's going slower, I'm noticing. Because in the last episode there's a lot to talk about, because everything was happening so fast and I was just trying to keep up. Now it's a bit slower and I don't have much to talk about. That's... yeah. Funny how that works. Yeah, but the starbase is now has lasers and missile silos. And yeah, I'm working on giving it as much armor, shielding, and that type of thing as possible before the inevitable invasion. Now, even at this point, I knew they weren't, with that size fleet, they weren't going to stop where they, at Asteroid, they were going to continue. Now, the most logical option would be to attack my capital. But I wasn't sure. But, so, to make, as a precaution, I was moving everything to my capital. Now, what I should have been also doing is adding more defense to capital, because it would have really helped. Yeah. Now, it might seem like the video is lagging here. It's not. It's just I'm not moving around or moving the screen around, or my view around. So, not lagging at all. There was something I was just gonna say. I'm really good at losing my train of thought in videos. It's a pretty pain. It's not. Pain isn't really. Is pain pretty? I know. I mean, you can't really have a. Emotions aren't really humans, but luck is a lady. Is pain a lady or a man? Is pain John Cena? I feel like if pain was represented by a person, a human being, it would be a wrestler. Maybe John Cena, maybe some other wrestler. Yeah. Yeah. That's an interesting thing to think about. It's an interesting thought to think about. So the starbase is being upgraded. As much as possible with armor, and weapons are upgraded. Yeah. Now the Titan should be being built pretty soon. Now, as you can see, here comes the invasion. Most of the ships land outside the range of the starbase, so I really wish I positioned it in a different place. However, a lot of ships do end up attacking the starbase, but it doesn't make that much of a difference. My Titan just has arrived. I'm now deciding to build up more defenses around my capital. But yeah, the Titan's here. And yeah, the defenses don't hold. No matter how well I think they will, they won't. That is the Titan, one of its attacks. I try my hardest to take down that capital ship. However, I do not succeed. The Titan decided, hey, let's go attack. Let's go attack that one ship. So I had to redirect it. But I think I'll do the... Well, no, I won't do the outro now. I still have... This is information at the end of the video. Yeah, but so we're going to have to painfully sit and watch my fleet be destroyed by a large number of enemy ships. My Titan... At this point, I could have probably saved my Titan, but there wasn't much I could do at this point. If I abandoned my capital, I'd have to reposition my capital with one planet left, build a fleet of defenses, and just, yeah, it wasn't gonna work. So this is where I called it. Yeah. So I'll be right back to talk about the special news. Okay, guys. So the special news is that I will be starting a new channel. The reason for this is because it's just become I have a lot of subscribers that don't actually watch my content, which means subscribers that do watch my content don't see my content, so yeah, the new channel is going to be called Tarian Cast, because as you've seen in my videos, I have used Tarian, and I've been using it a lot lately for corporations and labs and just names like that. So yeah, Tarian Cast, different channel. Anyone who truly watches my videos should go over and subscribe to that channel right now. By the time this video goes out, the channel will be live. There won't be any videos on it till next week. And I'm either going to be doing Factorio or Ashes of the Singularity, in the same format I just did Sins of Solar Empire Rebellion. So yeah, that's the end of Sammy's universe. Now, I don't have any art for it yet. I'm still gonna work on doing that. But it's gonna take some time to get up. And so anyone who surely watches my channel now should go and watch the new channel, because it's gonna be the same stuff pretty much. So as always, that's gonna do it for this episode. If you like the video, please leave a rating, or please leave a comment. I read them all, and I'd like to see what you think of my videos. If you would rate the video, I'd greatly appreciate it. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, it's a bit too late for that. But now go and subscribe to the new one, Tarian Labs. Not Tarian Labs. Yeah, I think I'll do Tarian Labs. That's more me. I'm more of a lab guy. So Tarian Labs, if you would, yeah, and I guess that's gonna do it. So see ya, goodbye, adios, Vita Zen.